Our organization works very broadly in sustainability, not just on environmental protection and climate change, green issues, but very broadly on social, economic issues and preservation of cultural heritage at sites. So it's the full gambit of the whole travel and tourism experience. I feel strongly that visitor dispersion throughout the world is really necessary. There's so many places in the world. Angkor Wat always comes to mind. That's in the top 10 list in the world for everybody who works in sustainable tourism. Venice, Italy is full. The Grand Palace of Bangkok, I would argue, is full. Angkor Wat with 3 million people is not full. Angkor Wat just needs to continue working aggressively at its visitor management and its flows. There's other reasons they should disperse, and that is there's great stuff in this country that people have never heard of. And there's great opportunities for poverty reduction, for visitors to go to places they've never heard of. My favorite example in Cambodia is an archaeological site very similar to Angkor Wat, but a much smaller scale called Banteay Chmar. It's about a 3-hour drive northwest of Angkor Wat. And it's a very similar site, face towers and Khmer archaeological site. And some years ago, a CBT, a community-based tourism village, was created with homestays. And recently, a luxury tent camp was added. And the village people in this very small, impoverished village that basically depends on cassava production, who are farmers, now make supplemental income by hosting visitors for overnight visits in the homestays and now this luxury tent camp. That's very exciting because the revenue, the income they derive from the tourism is life-changing quite often in these rural tourism developments. So I believe strongly in that. And the visitors, I've seen the comment cards, the visitor satisfaction for the visitors, the few visitors who find their way there, they love it. And their attraction was the archaeology, and they got to go to a site that's Angkor-like where they may have been alone for a couple of hours as opposed to elbowing away with lots of other people at Angkor Wat. But in their comments, what they're raving about is the fact that they got to meet Cambodians up close and personal and have that meaningful, authentic cultural exchange. So there's benefit to the visitor that they get a very good, authentic quality visit by going to places like Banteay Chmar, and the community and the country benefit by dispersing that revenue more directly to more people. So it's a great win-win.